Hello, everyone. Welcome to my desktop documentary. And the topic for this documentary is about recess. And for me, I knew as soon as we were tasked with this project that my topic was going to be recess because I find recess to be one of the memories when I look back on my life as a child as something that gave me a sense of freedom and playfulness and joy, and thinking about how all of those emotions and all of those states of mind were really something that I don't have or didn't have as many opportunities to engage in as an adult. And I remember I was flipping through these clips for the African American home video archive, and I see these young children, like really young children, looks like it's from the 60s, just playing. And particularly, there's a basketball scene within this clip that I really like, because it's people in suits playing basketball too. Like there's like a mixture of children and adults, and really for me that brings back memories of like family reunions, even where after we would cook the food and you know eat with everyone, we would go to the basketball court for our annual basketball tournament as a family, and families would play one another, and it was just a very fulfilling time. And and the reason I mention family reunions is because the person I decided to interview is one of my best friends, my cousin. And so my cousin and I have been in each other's lives since we were essentially toddlers. um, I had the opportunity to live with her because she is a student at UNC Chapel Hill as well. She's from Charlotte. And I had the opportunity to live with her fall semester of last year. And we have these clips where we just just goof around, like really with her I'm able to get back into the essence of recess. And the essence of recess is really important, not just from a perspective as a black person, but also just from a perspective of like a child too. Like race, even as a concept, was something that I didn't have a concept of how polarized it truly was growing up, because I used to watch growing up. My favorite show, or one of my favorite shows, is Recess. And on Recess they have like a variety of different characters, like of various races and genders, and how they were all best friends. And um, you know and particularly because I really enjoyed the scenes with like Lena Spinelli, because that is my favorite character on Recess. And how Lena Spinelli is like this spunky girl, who's got these big boots that are like iconic, like. And she's kind of like this tough girl, but she, there's more to her than meets the eye. There's actually a lot of different scenes in Recess, um, that's actually like, in my opinion, it's very reflective of like a complex character. And so I actually, at this point, want to pivot to my cousin. I'm going to play my cousin's video, where she speaks about recess and our experiences as well.
Hello everyone, my name is Afton Scott and Hello everyone, my name is Afton Scott and I'll be discussing the importance of recess. I think this is a topic that always seems to come up into conversation, and I can't quite seem to understand why. Recess is a necessary function in our lives. It is something that children need growing up in order to cut into the monotony that is life. During school, we have a certain set of steps that we take every single day. And with recess, it's kind of, a lot of times it's open-ended. What you do during recess is up to the child's discretion, you know? Like, if they want to play, they will play. Like, for me, recess was a form of exercise. It was a form of fun and games with my friends, and it was really just some place that I could see my friends that I don't see during my classes, where we could not focus on education and just get to know one another. And it was somewhere that we personally enjoyed. I know I enjoyed it because, like, not all the time you want to talk about education. You want to talk about what you like to do. And during recess, you got to do what you wanted to do to an extent. And it was just somewhere that was fun. And I think it was somewhere where we could also reinforce our relationships, form bonds with one another. I think it's somewhere like with my cousin and I, Ivy, it's somewhere, not recess specifically, but when we were playing, we could get to know one another in a different sort of way. Somewhere where we could grow as individuals, but also grow together, grow our relationship with one another. And that's the importance of recess. I think it's really a complex thing, recess. It's really complex, and it's a luxury because it's not just us playing. It's where a child can have their own form of therapy, physical therapy, mental therapy, you know? It's where we got to solve problems and just be happy physically and mentally. That's where somewhere we could grow.